I'm Srinivas before you again, this time with a totally different topic for safety world. Welcome to safety world, full of issues regarding safety. So today's topic is bats and rats. So what is actually these two organisms do for humans? Bad things. See, there are many viruses, including the recent outbreak of viruses in Kerala, India, Nipah virus. See, there are not only Nipah virus, there are a number of viruses and bacteria are spread by bats and by rats. Many, almost 9 diseases could be spread by rats. So bats and rats should be avoided. You have to be very careful. Especially children. They are having immune system which is not well tuned. That doesn't matter that adults should handle all these animals. Adults too. But children are very, vulnerable. So all should be very careful in handling injured bats or rats around you. So education should be in such a manner to educate students to avoid bats and rats around. So if they have got rats inside the home, how to handle that issue without touching it? How to handle feces, otherwise waste, urine or droppings of rats? How to avoid that? Major culprits. What are those? Urine and droppings of rat. So the better way of preventing ourselves from rat diseases or by avoiding rats. That is the wise choice. Then to think how to avoid these viruses and bacteria and these diseases associated. So how to avoid rats? There are few methods to avoid rats. One is avoid clumsy materials in the home. For example, densely packed materials. Holes that could be able to invite rats through windows, through door, bottom door. If it is very much gap, it can easily enter into, or backyard. From backyard, if check out the doors, windows, everything. If it is not closed, just make wire mesh that air can come and pass, but rat cannot. Okay, so wire mesh all in windows, in any other openable, closable areas to avoid rats. Secondly, how to avoid rat means if there is rat still around your house, not inside house, you avoided rats inside house. But regarding outside, there may be some droppings, urine, because primarily rat diseases are transmitted to human through droppings and urine. So you have to avoid that. So if still there are rats around your home, one more danger is also there. If rats are venturing around your home, what? Snakes also will follow rats, because very favorite food for snakes, rats. So what you should do to avoid snakes as well as diseases from rats is you have to maintain cleanliness in garden. Okay, so you have to maintain cleanliness in terms fallen leaves, all this fallen item from the trees, some heaps, unknown heaps, stones, all that you remove. Should be clean backyard and even front yard, so that you can avoid rats residence first. Second, you can still do some baits. Some baits are there available in shops. You can, but it's all very dangerous. You should handle it very carefully. You should wear some gloves, because it is very injurious to our health. So wear some gloves, put the bait where rats are coming, so the rat will eat it and die in outside. Okay, So that is one more method. So that's all. Avoiding rats, it's a best and wise choice to avoid rat-based diseases. There are many deadly diseases, almost 9 diseases deadly. So you have to avoid rats because there is no that much medicines and vaccines for these diseases transmitted by rats. So you have to avoid it, right? Secondly, bats. Bats are arboreal. Otherwise, it used to be always there in trees or in ruins, ruin bungalows, ghost bungalows, or whatever ruins it used to live. Actually, it will not contact with humans. Rarely, in some buildings, it may come and go. So you have to avoid it. You can stitch or nail or fix wire mesh where they can enter into, like windows, doors should not open always if bats are coming. So bats are coming right straight inside the opening of windows or doors, so close it. And for aeration, you keep windows open with a mesh. That is a better option to avoid bats. Normally will not come, bats will not come where people are living. Rarely it may also come. So if it is coming, you should avoid it by making mesh or special arrangements, because in bat also the viruses and bacteria are spread by droppings and urine and saliva also. Very dangerous. For example, if there is a bat injured on the roadside or nearby house, tell to your children, do not touch it first, because touching itself is enough to catch hold the viruses and bacteria, which are very deadly. So you have to inform to elders or some technician to remove that injured bat somewhere else out. Okay, and it is very important for both rat and bat. I told you about droppings and urine, right? So if there is a room with urine and droppings of rat or bat, whatever, do not broom it. Broomstick, with with feather like front side and handle, broomstick to clean the floor. So do not use that, because if you use it to clean the fecal droppings and urine, suddenly aerosol, the air will carry small visible, not visible even, very small, the dropping particle come up, which carry the deadly viruses and bacteria, which can enter into the nasal and it pass into the lungs and create the deadly diseases. So should avoid first to clean using broomstick. You have to do wisely. You have to avoid bats, first point, inside some rooms or whatever, first point. If it still come, mesh it with wire mesh, and if there is still a dropping, take care. You have to use some antiseptic solution like alcohol or some antiseptic solution is available in market. Put it with higher concentration, half to half water, something like that, or as such the solution on the droppings, wherever droppings and urines are there, just pour it, and using stick or better stick, you please in such a manner that the urine and fecal matter are bathed with this antiseptic. Then later on put water from backside and just put more water, so that all the thing will be cleared off from the floor towards the drainage. And while you are doing, you have to wear gloves and you have to wear shoes, not to touch, to avoid contact with bacteria and viruses. Okay, that's all for today. So in my next video we will go for whatever the safety we'll see in next videos, coming videos, right? So as of now, careful about bats and rats. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe my video and you can also comment in the comment section, and don't forget to press the bell button too. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you again.